2B2T Crossplay is a relatively young server, starting back in July of 2019. Most players know that, but they don't know what really went on around that time. It's been subject of heated debates, especially between Chameleon and ASAP. So I've done some digging and found out everyone was wrong, even myself. We always thought that Luke had bought the Crossplay map off Maxi, but I soon found out this was outright wrong. I decided to get the full story of prehistory Crossplay, so I went to the one man who was around for the whole ride. This was 02, but his nickname is now Tom Curtis. I'll just be referring to him as 02 for this video. He gave a loose description of how the server came to be, and the drama around it. So, without further ado, let's start the story of how Crossplay was born. So back in July of 2019, a guy named Fishy had an idea to start a cross-platform server because of the release of Java to Bedrock software. So he gathered moderators and owners of other Anarchy servers to start work on Crossplay. They were Luke, Legit, Maxi, Fishy, Luck, and Genjit. They all met at 2B2T Crossplay's new Discord server. Apparently, there was a ton of hype around the server's release, and a countdown was made. In the first hour since the release, there were more people in the server than there ever has been in recorded server history, and apparently even more people came after this was taken. The server was popping off, and there was a crazy active player base, but this was brand new software, so you'd imagine the kind of lag and bugs these people were dealing with. It was a semi-vanilla playstyle, similar to today's, but there were dupes everywhere. When Crossplay was made, the founders kicked Fishy off the council, because he did, and I quote, some unfunny stuff. They also kicked off Legit since he was screwing with server plugins and messing stuff up without asking for permission. Then Maxi, the co-owner of 2B2T PE, was throwing a fit about not being involved in the project, so Maxi was also kicked from the council. At this point, Luke was the only one doing stuff for the server, and the player count dropped as the summer was now over. After a year, he closed the original Crossplay Discord and moved it to the modern-day 2B2T BE Crossplay chat. And, answering one of my previous questions, the Crossplay map was actually a fresh, brand new map on day one. Luke never actually bought the map off Maxi, since he was the one hosting. I asked if there were any big groups back then, and I got 3 names out of 02. The 7th Meme, Unity, and BB. Now, I personally have no clue what these groups were, but 02 gave a vague description for Unity and BB. I guess they just built stuff and looked for people to sign their book. So Luke is really the only person dealing with Crossplay, as Genjit is now more focused on CPE. So yeah, that answers some questions about Spawn. There is no way vanilla players could completely hollow out an entire biome like that, but the fact that there were dupes back then makes it more believable, as you could easily dupe TNT and destroy everything. This also settles some age-old questions about who actually ran the server. So yeah, for these past years we believe that the map we all know and love was not actually ours to begin with. I'm very glad that's not the case, but this opens up so many possibilities. Since this was a fresh map, the end may have been fresh as well, meaning someone could have gotten the Ender Dragon egg before me. Also, in my past video, have there been 32Ks? I said, if you didn't know this already, the 2B2T Crossplay map was originally owned by someone named Maxi, who then sold it to Master Loot for an unspecified amount of money. While this is completely wrong, it still holds out its claim of possible illegals, as the anti-cheat was still bad back then. Okay, so here's a summary of everything I said. The server opened in July of 2019, and there was crazy hype around its release. When it opened, tons of people joined, and it had a thriving community. It was super buggy and laggy since the software sucked and there were lots of dupes. The 6 people who made the crossplay were Luke, Legit, Maxi, Fishy, Luck, and Genjit. Fishy got kicked from the council as well as Legit and Maxi. Genjit now works on MCPE, and Luke is the only one left to deal with crossplay. The hype died as the summer ended, and the server dragged along until it picked back up around mid-2021. Thanks for watching. I tried my best to make a cohesive story around the limited information I had. I hope I cleared up some confusion and corrected history. Alright, see you all in the next one. Bye.